Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this edition of Politics NY Meet the Candidates in 2022. I'm Jane Hanson, and this is 3 minutes, 3 questions. And today our guest is Alex Boris, who is running for the Assembly District seat in the 73rd District. That is the Upper East Side of Manhattan, bordering Central Park from like 93rd down to 32nd and probably close to 2nd or 3rd Avenues. Alex, good to have you here. I know you're a lifelong resident of the area. Your grandfather was a cop. You've been had a career in technology. What makes you want to run for political office?
Well, Jen, thank you for having me here. As you said, I'm born and raised on the East Side. I'm the only candidate that went to public schools in the area. And so this assembly district are my family, my friends, people I went to school with, and their families. And admittedly, they don't talk about Albany often, but when they do, they think about corruption, dysfunction, ineffectiveness. And it's things I've spent my career in government technology fixing, including in the past year, helping 50,000 families keep their homes warm and their water flowing by building portals to distribute coronavirus aid. And so this campaign is about bridging the gap from the promise of government that we all aspire to the day-to-day details of government that we tend to be disappointed by. People don't want blind ideology. They want a government that works, which is why I'm leading in endorsements from across the ideological spectrum.
Well, you're running for the seat that Dan Court is retiring from. There are a host of people running for it. It's hotly contested. I know you're in it to win, but if you do, what are you going to tackle first?
Public safety has to be the first thing that we tackle. As you mentioned, my grandfather was a cop. I have worked and built software for DOJ attorneys while they were solving violent crimes here in New York. And I've worked with 2 previous Manhattan district attorneys. So because crime is so important, we need to focus on tactics that work, and we need to have all hands on deck. That means fully funding public safety. Traditional resources, along with mental health services, homeless services, and the court system. Prosecutors, public defenders, and judges have been chronically understaffed and underpaid for decades. And because of that, we have innocent people who are locked in jail awaiting trial, and we have guilty repeat offenders who are let out because we just don't have enough resources to actually prosecute their cases.
That sounds like a very tough job that you're undertaking with all of that. But I have to know, before I leave you quickly, one thing about you that no one knows.
I'll give you 2 for the price of 1. I'll be the only Democrat in the state legislature with a degree in computer science. So as we, set up the next vaccine sign-up form, actually having people that know how technology works will save taxpayers money. But on a personal level, I was an extra in a 2004 movie starring Robin Williams, David Duchovny, Anton Yelchin, Téa Leoni, Erykah Badu, Frank Langella, lots of star power. But it was in theaters for 2 weeks, and it has a 10% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
What's the name?
I'll skip that for now. I'll leave that as homework for the audience. But I wisely got out of acting, I think, and focused on technology and public service.
Sounds like a good idea. All right, Alex, best of luck to you. Thank you so much for joining us, and thanks to all of you as well.